The Crafting Nook, the Crafting Nook, the Crafting Nook, the Crafting Nook, the Crafting Nook.
Hello to my wonderful crafty creators. I am Felicia with the Crafting Nook, and today I will be showing you a little something that one of my subscribers asked about. And what I'm gonna do is draw a tree of life into this mold, and I'm gonna pour resin on top of it. Then once it's done, I will take the resin out, wash the paint that I'm going to use off, which is a paint that I made with May Spring Turquoise Blue. Okay, I made that one. Miss Suzana from Lorez, she showed how to make these pens, and I did a video on making them. So hopefully you'll check that out. If not, it's okay, but I want to go ahead and start, and I hope everybody is doing great today. Okay, now this part, it will be, you know, just drawing, and I'm not a good drawer, but I do what I can. All right, so once I get this done, then I'm gonna make the mold itself. All right, so I've done this before, but I haven't done it for a subscriber, so now is my chance to do it for the subscriber. And I'm hoping that I would send it out to her. My subscriber's name is Miss Johnny, and she's a very, very, very sweet person. Okay, so I just drew on there a little bit just to make sure everything, you know, flows down nice. So I'm gonna be moving, so I need to make sure that I stay in frame. All right, so with my tree of life, this is like so freehand and I'm gonna try to make it do whatever it can do, and at the same time, like I said, I just want to make the mold for her. So I'm gonna start with my circle going around the edge. Okay, and I'm gonna try to keep it as even as possible, because, you know, like I said, I can't draw, but, you know, I can attempt. So we're just going around the edge, and the reason I'm keeping away from the edge, is because I want to make sure that there is an edge for the mold. Now, sometimes I will get quiet on this. It's because I'm trying to concentrate, and sometimes, you know, I'm no good with talking and trying to focus on something at times. So if you want to fast forward, that's fine. But if you want to see how this is done in each step, stick around. Okay? So now that I've met my edges all the way around, I kind of want to go into it, you know, around again, so that I can make sure it's thick, you know, kind of thick for the impression. Okay, so I'm just trying this, and, you know, I'm not really steady, but it's going. See that little blob? I didn't want that blob, but I'm gonna continue on. Okay, may have stopped right up in here, maybe. So now what I'm gonna do, Let's make sure I'm still in frame. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to draw a tree. Okay, I'm trying to mimic the tree of life, but I'm not that great with drawing, so this is what I came up with to try to do it. So I'm going around. Like I said, all of this is just freehand. Around here. Oops. Let's get that little bit there. Go here as well. And what I'm doing, I'm just trying to make some little nice branches. Turn this a little bit so that I can go here to make that branch. Okay. And this is, you know, pretty much what I do to the entire piece. Try to make little branches. Okay, not good at making them, but you know, you can try it out. You know, you may be a whole lot better than I am. So I think I made that mistake right there with closing that off. But anyway, I'm gonna come back here and see where I want to go. Right? I may open that branch back up. Okay. Yeah, I get quiet a little bit. Just a little bit. Not very much. Because I like to talk when I'm creating. Okay. And yeah, someone will probably say, well, you could have did it this way or you could have did it that way, and that's all well and good, but I have to do it the way that, you know, I know how. And I love everybody's suggestions, but I also know, you know, what Miss Johnny asked me for. Okay? So it's no big deal. You can definitely leave any kind of feedback that you like about it. I'd gladly take in everything that you say, and I would appreciate everything that you say. So like I said, this branch right here, it shouldn't have been cut off there, but I don't know, I may can make it into something else, which will be fine with me. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to come up on this side. I'm gonna come up there. Make a nice little branch here. All right. It's not a real scary tree. It could be better. It really could be better. Okay. Go up through here. Just gonna attach it there. All right. And what I'm gonna do with this is kind of make it join there. Bring this one up here, just like that. Make these two join. All right. Bring this back this way a little bit. Bring that over. Yeah, get quiet. I'm quiet, y'all. Trying to make it happen. Okay. I think what I'll do is block this off right there. Bring this one over this way a little bit. It come down. Right there. Bring this one back out this way a little bit. I've been trying to get this tree of life to work out since the first one that I did, and I believe this is the third one that I've done because they just wouldn't do right. Wouldn't do right, and I don't know why. I could not get it. But needless to say, you know, I don't ever give up on anything. So maybe it'll work out this time. Let's make this like this. I'm gonna bring this branch down. Now, your branches aren't supposed to like run into each other, so keep that in mind as well. But I don't draw very good, so you know, it is what it is. So let me take this up a little bit. This one as well. Just make a little line here, however that goes. Pretty much of a blob, but I think it's okay. All right. And what I'm gonna do now, you know, I haven't done this in the other tree of life, but I'm gonna do it in this one. Is I'm just gonna put a heart right here. All right. Nice touch. So now what I want to do, on the other one, I took and, you know, did another circle around, but I'm unsure whether I want to keep a circle, you know, keep that particular circle like that. Let's see, can we clean this up just a little bit? Just trying to find me something that I can use. There, that little point there. This one here as well. maybe this will work out. This blob here, I want to, it fell back down. Now I'm really making a mess. Let's get something else. Use my dotting tool to see, can I correct this? All right. Okay, I think that's better. Okay. It's drying quickly. Okay. So I think that this tree is okay. It's not perfect, but by all means, it's fine. So let me get my resin, because I'll do a quick flash dry and get my resin and pour on top of it. Let my resin cure. And oh, I'm so far up there. Let you see closer. Okay. This is the little tree of life. It's not the general tree of life, I know. Okay. But Miss Johnny asked me to make this for her, and so I don't know whether she was joking or whether, you know, it was serious, but we're gonna take and do a flash dry real quick. Okay, just a little one. All right, don't want to do no more than that. And let me get my resin together and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I have one glove on, one off. But so now we're just gonna pour this resin in. This is 4 ounces. Okay, this is PuDuo. 4 ounces of resin. I'm gonna stop right here for just a second so that I can go around my little edges here to make sure everything is okay. It's going around my edges. Okay. Go ahead and pour the rest in. All right. And as I pour this in, I'll go ahead and heat it up a little bit, just so that I can take and get all the little bubbles out, because there will be bubbles. There'll be bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Just a little bit though, not any that you really have to worry about. Let me get this and do this real quick. Okay. Just getting the bubbles out. Not gonna do too much more to it. Everything looks to be okay. Now, I did take and let this sit for about 5 minutes after I did the flash dry. So that's why you see the little dents in there, because I tried to let it dry a little bit more first. But I'll be back when it's time to demold. I am back, Crafty Creators. It is time to demold. Now I do see, like, well, let me demold it. All right, I'm gonna wash this paint off. Okay, so no need to worry about that part. That's gonna be washed off. Okay, so this is what it looks like, you know, underneath. It's underneath. And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take this and make a mold out of this whole piece, so that in return, Miss Johnny will be able to make as many as she wants or whatever. Okay, That's the idea. So let me rinse it off and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Now there's a couple of things I want to go over with you before I start to lay this down. Okay, so one is, you know how you have toothbrushes for people to come over and spend the night and they forgot their toothbrush or whatever, blah 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 blah. Well, I took a toothbrush and I went up under my sink and I used some Dawn and I cleaned all the paint out. Okay, I just cleaned it out, doing it lightly. All right, very lightly. Okay, so then I noticed that it was a little, it wasn't as shiny in a couple of spots. So I said, well, okay, let me think real quick. And then I thought about, I've used this before. Now I won't have this link because unless I can find it in Amazon, but my husband bought it from somewhere else, and this is what I use to like get the shine back to on the mold. All right, so that's what I used. Now as far as my film paper, now what I did was I had some vinyl. I had some vinyl, iron-on vinyl, and I just took this was just like a little extra piece, you know, that was just laying around. So I took the vinyl off, okay, and then I just have my plastic there. So what I'm gonna do now, since everything appears to be, you know, nice and clean, the only thing is that I do see little air bubbles, and it's not, you can tell that it's not from the resin itself, it's from, I guess, the escape from the paint pen that I made. I'm thinking that's what it's from. I gotta work on that to find out how can I not have those air bubbles to seep out. All right, because when I left it, it was absolutely not a single bubble in sight. So what you want to do is your part that has your design on the top, that's what you want to just place down on your sticky paper, your mat, or whatever it is that you're going to use. So I'm going to stick this here, okay, just press down, and you know, everything looks to be nice and tight up there. All right, so I have it stuck stuck to the table too. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just going around pressing, and if some seep, that's fine, okay, because this is the part that you'll be taking off. All right, that's the part you'll be taking off, and I'm just going around just trying to feel at it a little bit. That part you won't have to worry about. Just keep it down. All right, press down. Want to make sure I don't have no fingerprints up here, because you don't want your fingerprints to be added onto the piece that you're doing the impression of. All right, so I used this on the last on one of the other molds that I made. So I'm just tearing the glue from off the side, you know, so I can reuse it. Just tearing my glue off. All right, so that's nice. That came out pretty good. And I'm gonna take this and kind of center it around. All right, just gonna press that down. Okay, I have a glue stick, I have my glue gun. All right, I'm gonna take and go around. Let's see, I'm gonna try to make this as straight as possible. Since I'm not the best at this and I'm just starting, you know, you want to make it nice. Now, if I had had a glow forge, wouldn't have to worry about this, honey. All right, so I'm trying to see, is my gun ready? My heat gun. It's not quite ready yet. I always turn it on the wrong setting, and it's only 2 settings. How can I do that all the time? So that's getting prepared. All right, it's getting warm. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and mix my resin. I mean, not my resin, my rubber kit. All right. See here, I have a nice cup that I use for this. Okay, just a cheap dollar cup, dollar measuring cup. All right. Trying to think here. I better get my gloves real quick. Gotta get my gloves. Okay. You do want to use like a wooden popsicle stick. Don't use your silicone sticks that you use for your general resin mixing. Don't use that because I wouldn't want you to mess that up. Use a popsicle stick, all right? Popsicle stick or anything like that. Now this resin here, this red rubber, silicone rubber, part A and part B. Now Miss Johnny bought this for me, and little did she know that I was going to be making her something. So I know she'll be thrilled, right? I know she's going to be really thrilled. I'm looking at this cup. I don't want to put a full cup in there, but I do want it to be nice and solid for her. I think I'm gonna do half and half to make one full cup. All right, that's just what I'm gonna do. Let me see, can you see what I'm doing? Yep, you can see. So this is my part A. Just lean my head over to the side so that I can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna pour in. Okay, those numbers, I can barely see those numbers, honey. I can barely see with my glasses on. Almost there. All right. Nope, not quite. There. There. Let's just take my paper towel and wipe that off. I'm gonna stick my little top back in there because I want it to remain fresh. Okay. If I can stick it back in there. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, it don't want to go back in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my top on, close it back up. That was my part A. Now I'm gonna do part B. Oh gosh. You know what, y'all? This says by weight. Oh my. Oh my. Pause for a minute. Let me see. I should have my scale somewhere in here. I'm dropping everything. Jesus Christ. All right. Let's see. Where are you, little scale? I don't see it. Let's see, I wonder, can you... Let me look at it really, really quick because it says by weight. 1-to-1 by weight. It doesn't say by volume. Oh my. I don't see anything in this box. Where's my scale? Hold on for a minute, y'all. I'm not gonna let y'all just wait. Okay, y'all, I was so unlucky. I don't know where my scale is. The other scale that my husband and I be using, you know, for, you know, doing any type of weighing outside, it's at his friend's house. So it looks like I'm gonna have to buy another scale. But I'm gonna go on a wing here. Oh my gracious, this is so upsetting to me because I want it to come out the right way. So since I can't measure by weight, I may have to do this whole thing back over again. I'm gonna have to measure it by volume. Oh my gosh, I hate that so much. Wow. I might be using way more than what I need to, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna carry on. Almost there. That's it right there. That's exactly 1 cup. Okay. Oh man. That's so upsetting. But you know what? Okay, I'm looking on this right here. Both of them weigh the same exact amount. Okay. So if they both weigh the same amount, it should be the same for volume as well. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and get to mixing. All right. Get to mixing. Try to blend it real nice. Okay. So I'm just looking here. Just looking around, trying to figure something out. Like, I don't know where my scale went to. I have no idea. No idea. Let me turn the timer on. Oh, let me reset this. I just put it on 3 minutes, y'all. Oh my gracious. Get everything scraped up so that you can blend it together nicely. Everything will be mixed up. This has a lot of bubbles, y'all. I hope I don't have to have a vacuum chamber. Oh my. Oh my. I think they will disappear, but you know, first time working with something like this, this brand. So I wanted to see, you know, how it works. I also wanted to know, could I use like, I just need to go over a little. I wanted to know, could I use like some colorant, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, so I don't want to mess it up. But I want to try so bad. And it seems like one of my boxes I was able to, on one other one, I tried to use some alcohol ink and it did pretty good. You know, I didn't put much in there because I was afraid. I was afraid to. Trying to just stay in the camera, in frame. You know, sometimes I tend to get out of frame. I don't mean it at all, y'all. I really don't. It's just getting back right. You know what I want to know? Since I want to know, since Mayspring has like this natural thing and you can mix it with just about anything. I wonder, can I mix some in this? Oh gosh, it's just a thought, y'all. I got 38 seconds left. All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Sorry, but I'm gonna try it. This one's on the table, so I'm gonna go with it. Should try like a very little teeny thing here. Just gonna put this in, okay? So I'm gonna put in, that was the turquoise blue. I'm gonna stop that timer, y'all. Okay, I'm blending. Cute. I just put a little bit in there, okay? A little bit. Let's see, 1 second. Oops, dropped it. It all disappeared, y'all. It really did disappear. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Spring does it all, y'all. Does it all. Okay. Just trying to make sure it's all blended in well, because I saw a little bit on my stick. Scraping everything at the bottom. Might be overly mixing, but at last minute I decided to try a color. Who does that? Falisha. All right, now we're gonna get our glue gun and we're just gonna go around the edges of this, okay? We're gonna make sure that nothing leaks out, okay? And what I'll probably do is do a couple layers. Oh, I'm going so fast. Go on, girl. Go on, girl. Going so fast, girl. I'm doing the darn thing like I'm a professional, girl. I ain't no professional. One day I will be. Don't doubt me, y'all. Don't doubt me. And now I'm just gonna go back and forth, on top of the little mold here, so that I can make sure it stays down. Going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just to make some lines happen. All right. Just make it all come together. And I think I'll be able to use this paper here again. It's plastic. That's what I'm going for anyway. Being able to reuse it. All right. I got that all the way around. All right. Let that kind of dry. I don't want this to just, I don't want anything to go wrong with this part, so. Dry fast. Okay. I'm just checking to see if it's okay. Seems like it is. I have my top up, okay? Remember to keep your top up. And you're gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start to pour. I'm gonna pour it a little slow. So I want it to seep into those places. I want it to seep everywhere. Oh gosh. Wait. Has it got enough room right there? Oh my. I think it does. I gotta go ahead now. Such a pretty color. Such a pretty color. I think Miss Johnny will like it. What y'all think? I think she'll like it. I hope. I hope, honey. Okay, so I have this filled really good. I don't see any bubbles. Okay. The color, it took really good. I hope that doesn't affect the outcome. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it won't affect it at all. I don't know. I don't see anything like leaking from the sides. Let's make sure. I don't see anything leaking from the sides. So now we just wait, all right? We just wait on it. Let me take and clean this rubber out really quick from out of my cup, and I'll take you down real quick. If you want, you can fast forward, but you know, I need to do this really fast. I'm just taking a paper towel, dry paper towel, and I'm just going in and wiping everything out. Okay, just wiping everything out. All right. Then I'm gonna spray my alcohol in there as well. Just trying to make sure I get it all. Okay, spray a little alcohol in here. Okay, see what I'm doing? Okay, sprayed my alcohol. Just let it go on around everywhere. And I know I keep moving out of the camera, but I don't want to waste nothing on top of that mold there. You saw that part. I don't think you need to see how to clean a cup, but I just wanted to incorporate it in here as well. I just took my fingers and went around all on the sides and everything. Now I'm gonna stick my paper towel back in here, and I'm just gonna clean it really nice so it can be ready for the next time that I do a mold. Okay, so now this is all clean, and we need to think about, you know, being that both of those weigh the same amount, you know, I'm hoping that it'll come out right. So not sure, but I love to try things out. I love to see if it's gonna work. Let me remove my gloves so I can take you down and let you see what's happening there. All right, let's see. Back a little bit. Now, there's no leakage. You see how I said I was going up and down on the sides, up and down, up and down. That's just the way that I did it. Now, I don't see no bubbles per se. Like maybe there's micro bubbles, but they're popping. They're popping. Everything is popping. It looks so pretty. I hope this works. I hope this works, because honey, and that this little thing here. Oh, look at that big bubble, y'all. I almost can't see. Wait a minute. Let me turn this way. See that big bubble? I wonder, can I pop it? Ooh, I popped it. I popped it. But oh gosh, what was I saying? Oh, this right here. It's only a little sandwich container that was $1. Um, you can get them anywhere. Dollar Tree, Roses, Walmart might even have some for 97 cents. You know what I'm saying? But just have the bottom cut out. Use the top portion as your bottom, and that'll work. All right. So cross fingers that this works, y'all. Okay. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, Crafty Creators. Let's see what we got, y'all. I hope it turned out nice. I really do. I really, 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 really do. Oh, that wanna come. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let me see here. The whole thing wanna come out from the bottom. That's fine by me. Yes. Awesome. And when this part, you know, gets better, I will take that and clean it up and reuse it again. Okay. Give me a paper towel, because you remember I told you it had started to leak on the edge. So let's see what we got, y'all. Oh, oh my gracious. Oh my gracious, y'all. It did nice. It really did. Let me get this, because I want this to be cute. Okay. Just make it cute. I'm gonna make me one too. But this one is Miss Johnny's. This is cute, friends. This is cute. Should have just had the razor and just went around to cut it, but you know. This is nice. Y'all ready for me to take it out? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh, it comes off nice too, y'all. Oh. 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 I did it, Miss Johnny. I did it. Like, I see some, I'm trying to see what from what. Okay, what is that? I don't know what that is right there. I think it might need to be, you know, it's just got to get cleaned right there. It's some sticky stuff right there. Oh gosh. Being too fast, being too fast. It's nice. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's nice. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. It's nice. See, there was something there on, but it wasn't anything on the mold. I don't know what that is. Why it had just this little piece right here. That's not that's supposed to be smooth. I don't know. But I did it. Like, some of it I think needs to be dry. Just let it sit out like this for a while. But I did it. I did it, honey. I did it. Okay? I did it. I did it, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Yes, I am. So I do have to clean this mold up nice, you know, because on here it has something. Let me see. It has something like it was sitting right here, but it wasn't. See right there? I don't know about that. Oh, I might not need to give her this one. I might need to try it again. But it did come out nice, y'all. It really did. So, like I said, I'm going to let it finish drying a little bit. And because it's dry, it's been way over 24 hours. It's nice and thick. See how thick it is? See my finger? It's whiter than my finger, a little bit. But that's nice, and it's real solid. Really solid. So I think she'll be happy with it if I don't decide to do it over. So that's how I did that mold. I hope you enjoyed watching. I can say that the mica powder that I poured in, it did work. Okay. Everything worked. So I'm proud. I'm proud that it worked. I am disappointed for this little spot here. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. But outside of that, honey, hey, I think it's a winner. I think we got something going. We own to something. So I will see you guys the next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.